With under a week until Election Day, Vice President Mike Pence rallying Central Wisconsinites for a final push to the polls. Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases continue to climb in our area, and Pence, the head of the coronavirus task force, didn't mention the pandemic until over 30 minutes into his speech. Air Force Two touching down in Mosinee, and the vice president touting his and the president's track record over the last 4 years. Touching on everything from now Justice Amy Coney Barrett, the economy, and the trade war.
We put tariffs on China, and we're going to keep standing strong till they open up their markets to what we make and what we grow.
But the issue impacting most American lives, the COVID-19 pandemic, wasn't addressed until about halfway through. The vice president discussing the administration's initial response.
President Trump's decision to shut down all travel from China bought us invaluable time to stand up the greatest national mobilization since World War II and saved untold American lives.
Meanwhile, Democrats argue the Trump administration hasn't done enough to contain and control the spread of COVID-19. Ultimately, the vice president pushing for Badger State supporters to get out and vote.
Come November 3rd, just like 2016, we're going to show America that Wisconsin is Trump country.
One supporter saying the administration's emphasis on central Wisconsin is meaningful.
To be able to see the vice president here today was just a real blessing. I appreciated the words that he said. It was his speaking toward life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness.
And despite the chilly weather, about 150 people were at the vice president's campaign stop. You can watch the vice president's full speech on our News 9 Facebook page. In Mosinee, Sarah